going on, Trap House? Thought I'd make a little change of scenery here. Get outside my mom's basement, and out in the sunshine. So, a couple quick channel updates. One big one, actually. So, if you remember, back in May, I uploaded a video about a nighttime hog eradication adventure I went on. So there's something that's missing from that video. You can watch the video if you need to refresh your memory up here in one of these corners. I'll put a link up there. But what ended up happening is my 2013 Honda Civic actually burned to the ground that night. So how did that happen? I know the 2013 Honda Civic has quite a few fans amongst the Trap House. So a moment of silence for mourning, please. Well, what ended up happening is I had a successful hunt. Took out 3 hogs, one with a 9mm actually. And so it was around 3 o'clock in the morning, and this was in May. So in Texas, we had some tropical storms coming through, and it ended up pouring while I was processing one of the hogs. So I packed up and got ready to leave the ranch I was on. It's a cattle ranch. And as I was leaving, torrential rain started hitting while I was driving on the main road. Again, 3 o'clock in the morning, torrential rain, a sheet rain, just can't see through the windshield. Well, lo and behold, a black cow had wandered into the main road of the ranch. Well, 2013 Honda Civic plowed right into the black cow. The cow went over the hood of my car into the windshield, spiderwebbed the entire windshield. Cow ended up breaking its leg and needed to be put down. Sorry about that, Mr. Rancher. I paid for the cow just to try and make the best of a shitty situation. Windshield was completely spiderwebbed, so I couldn't see anything with just the rain. Now with the spiderwebbed windshield, I definitely couldn't see shit. I turned around on the main road, made a U-turn, and I pulled over to kind of off the side of the road to assess the damage. Well, when I got out of the car and took a look at how wrecked my windshield was, I ended up getting stuck in the mud because of the rain. And so I got back into the car, started rocking the car inside a drive in reverse, and engine started overheating. And like one thing I noticed, so the story's already bad, but it's about to get worse. So as I'm moving it in a drive in reverse, I noticed this little flickering coming up from underneath the hood. And again, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, torrential rain, pitch black, can't see shit. And I see this flickering, I'm like, uh-oh. And the flickering gets brighter and brighter within the span of maybe 10-15 seconds. And me being the astute student of science that I am, I was like, that's not supposed to be there. That's fire. And yeah, it was. So anyway, what I ended up doing is I got out of Civic and started unpacking all of, he woke up 3 o'clock in the morning, started driving towards me. And within 5 minutes, my car was completely engulfed in flames. No one was hurt, thankfully. The ranch owner, as soon as he got in there, was expecting him to be pretty pissed at me, but first thing he said was, "Oh, will you look at that?" And he was a really cool guy about it. Could have been much more angry with me than he actually was. But so my car ended up burning down to the ground, basically. The skeleton of the Civic is all that was left. Here's some pictures. And yeah, so the fire department came the next morning, and apparently there are a couple different theories as to what caused the fire. Could have broken some of the electrical once I hit the cow and antagonized it by putting it in drive into reverse. That seems likely. The other alternative hypothesis is where I had pulled over to assess the damage, there was tall, dry brush that had been touching in contact with my engine, and while I was putting it in drive into reverse, the engine heated up and ignited the brush, and because my car was stationary and couldn't be moved, being stuck in the mud, it just burned right there on the spot. Apparently that's very common in that part of rural Texas that I was in. They'd seen, the ranch owner had actually seen something like that happen before when he was in high school. But yeah, fire department, they basically said one of those two are the likely explanation for what happened. So, hey, what's up, doggo? So, thankfully, no one was hurt. I did lose my Gen 5 Glock 19 with agency trigger. I have since replaced it along with many other Glocks as well. But yeah, no one was hurt. I ended up being okay. Could have died. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful I'm still here making these stupid videos. But yeah, that was my adventure. So yeah, if any of you have any theories as to what caused the fire, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested. As far as replacing the vehicle though, ended up getting a Subaru Forester Touring. Really love that car. Gonna come in handy, and now you guys and all the ranch owners can stop busting my balls for taking a Honda Civic out onto these rough ranches. All right, y'all. Have a good one.